The Case of Trey Reed, September 15, 2025. A 21-year-old black college student was found hanging from a tree at Delta State University in Mississippi. His name was Demartravian Trey Reed. Authorities quickly ruled his death a suicide. But his family and civil rights advocates say the story doesn't add up. In today's video, we're taking a closer look at what happened to Trey Reed, why this case has sparked national attention, and how it connects to America's painful history of racial injustice. Trey Reed was just 21 years old. He was a student at Delta State University in Cleveland, Mississippi. Friends and relatives describe him as bright, warm-hearted, and full of potential. He wasn't someone you'd expect to be at the center of a national controversy, and that's exactly why his sudden death has raised so many questions. On the morning of September 15th, Trey's body was discovered near the campus pickleball courts. He had been found hanging from a tree. But here's where things became complicated. Trey's family says that at first, they were told a very different story, that Trey had been found dead inside a dorm room, lying on his bed. Later, that account shifted. Authorities said he was outside, hanging from a tree. This contradiction immediately fueled suspicion. When the facts of a case change even slightly, people begin to wonder, what's really going on? According to the Bolivar County coroner and the Mississippi State Medical Examiner, Trey Reed's cause of death was hanging. They ruled his death a suicide. Officials also reported that his body showed no signs of trauma, no broken bones, no bruises, no external injuries, but the toxicology results, which could reveal whether substances played a role, were still pending at that time. For many, those unanswered questions made it hard to accept the suicide ruling without further review. Trey's family, devastated by his death, has publicly rejected the official account. Their attorneys argue that the contradictions, dorm room versus tree, lack of transparency over campus surveillance footage, make it impossible to simply accept the state's findings. They've demanded an independent autopsy and a full investigation. For them, it's not just about closure. It's about truth and accountability. To understand why this case resonates so deeply, we need to talk about history. For Black Americans, the image of a body hanging from a tree carries horrifying echoes of the past. Across the South, lynchings were once used as acts of racial terror, meant to instill fear and enforce white supremacy. Mississippi, in particular, has a long and painful history of these events. So even if officials say Trey's death was a suicide, many in the community believe there must be absolute transparency. As one civil rights advocate put it, given the history, you can't just dismiss this without every possible question answered. This case also caught national attention when former NFL quarterback and activist Colin Kaepernick stepped in. Through his Know Your Rights camp, Autopsy initiative, Kaepernick helped fund an independent autopsy for Trey Reed. It's part of his broader effort to ensure families, especially Black families, can have access to justice and independent examinations when official reports leave doubts. So where does the case stand now? The official ruling remains suicide by hanging. But Trey's family, supported by civil rights attorneys, continue to push for more evidence, more transparency, and answers they can trust. Meanwhile, federal authorities, including the FBI, are reportedly reviewing the case alongside state investigators. The death of Trey Reed raises hard questions. Was this truly a suicide, or is there more to the story? And how does America's racial history shape the way we see tragedies like this? What do you think? Has enough been done to investigate Trey's case, or should there be more transparency? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into stories that matter.